My fire is bigger than yours. Oh, them's fighting words, you oversized fusion-powered flaming ball of flatulent gas. I'll show you. Hey folks, my name is Pravus and welcome to an upcoming game called My Fire is Bigger Than Yours. A game about, yes, tossing fuel onto this pretty little bonfire and transforming it into a conflagration that challenges the very star that we orbit. Not that it's going to last very long, unfortunately. The rains do come every night to quench our flame, but eventually we shall overcome it. Now, the more fuel that we toss into the pile, the more money we're going to get at the end of the night. And with money, we can purchase some upgrades, like getting more flame from organics, increasing cursor size, or giving me a little rain shield to protect me for about a second or so, which isn't even enough time to put a single extra, log onto the fire, so this is not going to pay for itself. I'd rather just go ahead and get a bit of extra flame and then move on into the next night. Now, to start off, this is going to seem incredibly simple, maybe even a little bit repetitive. Don't worry, it does in fact get more complicated as we move beyond mere organics to fireworks and bombs, even these weird little lightning trap doohickeys. You'll see, it builds up. Let's go to upgrade. We're going to buy ourselves organic earnings, doubling the amount of money we get for every single log. You can imagine that's quite good. Like so many of these little incremental games, if you're able to start building up resources faster, that's the main way you optimize. And no matter what, you'll come to the same outcome. No matter how much you want to bang your head against the wall, it's just a question of time. But if you want to go fast, just build up your economy faster, stupid. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. It is kind of like a glorified clicker at the end of the day, isn't it? But it has a little bit more of a point to it. Anyway, let's get the organic spawn time, so we now spawn even faster. I could get cursor size, don't really benefit from it right now, but eventually that would be nice. And don't worry, by the way, if the idea of constantly clicking and dragging logs onto the flame isn't a very appealing option for you, we will eventually have a much faster solution. We just gotta get to that point first. $18? Wow, isn't that great? Double our money again! Yes. If only I could actually get paid to do this every single night, I'd be set for life. My question is, who's paying us this money? Like, what evil shadow corporation wants us to challenge and maybe defeat the sun itself? No idea, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Let's go for another spawner so we have another tree. I'll place it really close by, and this time I will grab the cursor size, so I'm able to grab, now, 2 logs at a time, which doubles my money again. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Don't worry, it will come again and again and again and again. $72? Heck yes, we can get ourselves even more money. $12 each. That's triple the cash. Me likey. Also, more spawn time. So 1.5 seconds now in order to get more of these. We're gonna be frantically dragging all these logs in now. Here we go, really cooking with gas. We couldn't quite get the last one before the rains came. Oh, isn't that annoying? If we had a little shield, maybe that would have bought me enough time. In fact, now I think it is worth getting ourselves a little rain shield. We'll do that. Another spawner? Don't mind if I do. I'll place you right over here, and I'll get myself another cursor upgrade so it's easier. And sure, why not? Let's just go ahead and build up the fire just a little bit more. Can I grab all 3 at once? I sure can. No, don't go flying, little log. What were you doing there? This is where things start getting a little bit more annoying. No! And this is what I'm saying as far as, don't worry too much. Eventually, we won't have to do the dragging thing, because it does get a little bit more frantic. Oh, look, we're up to fire level 2. That's got to be a good thing. Now we can get some other stuff. Do we want to get ourselves some electric fuel, which creates lightning chains when burned? Or do I want to get myself some fireworks, which splits into extra logs? I want to get this. Sounds like fun. And I'm going to toss it so it goes... I kind of want it to land in the fire. That'd be convenient. So if I arc it kind of like this, I think that would be easy to work with. Let's boost that cursor size one more time so I don't keep missing. There we go. This should be easy enough. Oh, look at that little firework. Drag it on in. It goes flying around and then boom, and then we get more logs and so on. Hooray! Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit more frantic. The more these logs and stuff land in the fire, the better for me, but oh well. Now, it's not worth an absolute ton of money, but we got a pretty decent amount. That's another $129. Paid for itself practically right away. Should we get even more spawn time? Yeah, sure, why not? Logs so far are still consistently the best method of me getting additional money, but eventually I'm not going to be relying on this too much. You'll see. Might be worth getting myself some of that electric fuel, so whenever this stuff hits, it's just going to literally chain and combust something else. Where should I place it? This one I also kind of want to land in the flames. I think the arc kind of supports something like this. There we go. That's just in case I miss. In case I don't manage to drag it in, I still want it to land in the flame. The larger the flame is, as you'll see in a second, the easier it's going to be for me to get things to actually land here. That's kind of the main reason you want to build up the size of your flame. It just makes it so much easier and faster for other things to just land here for you. The lightning's not going to be worth a lot of money yet, unfortunately. But don't worry, it'll get there. More spawners? Nah, I think more money. $49 per log? That's a pretty good price. The problem with the lightning spawner is I don't think it gets you any money unless it chain reacts something. In which case it actually does get a pretty good amount of money, which is where you actually kind of want to have things laying around here, or maybe don't even drag everything into yourself. Just let them kind of naturally drift in that direction and the lightning hits them. Still wasn't worth an absolute ton, but it definitely got me a lot. And look how much money we got from logs this time around. Hello. All right, now I'm gonna do something here where I don't even have to drag things in. I just click and they instantly flick themselves right into the fire, very conveniently throwing themselves into the pyre. Let's give myself an extra spawner since I think that's gonna be easy then, and we're probably gonna rearrange things in a bit, but for now that's all right. Also, let's just go ahead and have even more logs from when we have fireworks. And now flick, flick, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Not gonna click you yet, waiting for things to get close. Then hit it, haha! Okay, now we're lightninging things down. Lightninging things? That is not a real word, but it kind of gets the point across, therefore I don't feel that bad about it. Hooray! All right, rain, no, I was making good money there. I just needed you to leave me alone. It's fine, we're up to fire level 3. Okay, that's pretty good. Larger flick size by quite a lot, sounds good to me. Also, more chains, and also, let's say, have this thing fire off faster, and also, whenever we get caught in the chain, the item gets even more money. That means that logs will get me something like $65 or so if they're ignited by lightning and not the flame itself. Good. Actually, I stand corrected. $80. Well, that's a pretty good price. Me likey. So this time around, we're gonna make ourselves $3.8 thousand. Pretty good. Got a long way to go still, though. Need more money. What else will give me more money? Faster organic spawn time wouldn't be bad. Explosive fuel, kind of hard to control to start off. Not really worried about that yet. Maybe faster fireworks, more chains, and just go ahead and make the flame bigger so it catches things more frequently. Seems fine. Definitely hitting a point where my main goal is to kind of like get the lightning in there and let it combust as many things as possible. At least until we get to the final seconds before the rain hits, and then I just frantically click on everything I can find, but it's okay. So, yeah, $4,000. Barely making more. Faster electronic spawn rate? Sounds good to me. What I'd like to do is be able to spawn another one. There we go. 6.7K, huh? Okay, got a ways to go, but we'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. The more reach this lightning has, the better too, by the way, because it's able to hit things all the way over here now. So we're definitely reaching a point where I want lots and lots of lightning. Yeah, 4.2 thousand. Okay, making progress. Even more money when they get caught in the chain. It's pretty good. I think I'd rather have that than the explosive fuel. This only really makes you money if it like catches other items. Then I just have like another thing I have to keep track of, which is kind of annoying. Okay, another 4.8 thousand. Let's buy that extra spawner. And you can flip it, by the way, if you want to have them in different directions. In my case, yeah, I think that I wouldn't mind having some extras go in this direction. Again, just kind of always heading toward that fire, so that even if I don't click on it, they will eventually ignite. That seems like the right way to go. All right, we need to be building up this flame a little bit faster, though, man. The good news is the lightning can ignite fellow lightning, which creates massive chain reactions at some point. Lightning is good, okay? And then the fireworks are just throwing around random doohickeys and detritus in all directions, which means that there's more things to ignite and continue the chain, which is very convenient. Let's see. Faster fire buildup should make it even easier for me to just kind of keep igniting things. Then I can kind of go on passive mode and I don't even have to worry about it, which I like that idea. I like that idea quite a lot. It might actually be worth repositioning a few things now. So let's say we want our trees to always be kind of over here, for example. That way, there's a good chance that something will always be like in range of where the lightning can hit, and therefore, we are more likely to trigger a chain reaction. Let's get more fireworks splitting into more pieces. Now, one little problem with this game is even if you are optimally making a whole lot of money, You kind of only can afford to buy like maybe 1 or 2 upgrades at a time. Like this just unfortunately does seem to just happen a lot. I don't know. A lot of these games are more generous and you're able to get a bunch of upgrades at a time and it gives you a better feeling of accomplishment, but in this case, nothing really to worry about. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna keep clicking on the lightning and forcing this stuff to keep igniting. That's all we care about, which is enough for $7,000. Yes. Let's get more chains so it hits more things, so it likely gets me even more money. Plus a little bit more range so it's easier to keep hitting things. Oh yeah, these chain reactions are hitting a whole bunch of stuff now. There we go, We're hitting everything. Look at all that bonus money. All that bonus moolah. Almost $9,000 per hit now. I like it. What we really need now is just like more time, you know? The shield doesn't matter that much, but eventually we're gonna get some options to just delay how frequently the rain comes. And that will give me a few precious seconds to make a lot of extra money. Might as well toss on the explosive fuel now, I suppose. No real harm in doing that. All right, so we're gonna have these things kind of shoot nice and high. If the lightning triggers them, they hit a lot of things midair. That should be worth a pretty good amount of extra money for me too. So I like that. We can also get more money from that. I mean, yeah, but I feel like the extra chain range is probably a little bit more consistent for me right now. Okay, lightning doing its job. Explosive fuel is getting hit, but unfortunately it's getting hit midair to the point where it's not actually hitting anything else. Therefore, it's not getting me much in the way of money, so I don't have a lot of expectations out of this one. Yeah, not a single blast hit there. Great. It's fine. We are surviving, by the way, a little bit longer in the rain. We're up to 1.3 seconds instead of the, 0.6 we had before, or something along those lines. So it's getting better. We have to survive for 6 seconds to overcome the rain entirely, though, which is still a long ways out. Oh, a little bit of extra round time. Yeah, 0.75 seconds longer. That feels like an insult, honestly. But we're up to fire level 4 now, so I know I'm making progress. I think we might be almost reaching a point where the lightning is now kind of hitting its own chain reaction. I don't even know if I really need to be clicking on much anymore, maybe a few straggling items here and there, but for the most part, they're self-combusting themselves now. Yeah, that was worth $11,000 just from that arrangement. Okay, fine, I'll buy your piddly extra 0.75 seconds. It's probably worth like an extra $1,000 or something, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, now that the fire is more consistently getting up to size, you can see here that it's working exactly as I said. I barely have to click a dang thing. Everything is just getting electrified to death. Love it. This is what you're shooting for. We're getting there. Critical mass, baby. Oh, organic spawn time reduced by another, almost 0.5 seconds. That's pretty good. More logs equals more moolah. Yes, jump up to 16,000 now. We're getting there. Let's boost up. Oh my gosh, the amount of money we get. Chain earning bonus 9 times the money. Yeah, it's pretty good, baby. That's pretty good, me likey. Oh my gosh, $444 for every single log combusted by lightning. Pretty good, baby, pretty good. $40,000, yes. Do we want more fire coming out of our organics? You know what, for the heck of it, yes. Large fire equals fun times, I think, or something. The pyromaniac in me is just having a blast right now. Up to fire level 5, we're halfway there. Still not outlasting the rain at all, but don't worry, we'll get there. This'll help. Round timer adding an extra 1.5 seconds. Now we're talking. I do think it's a little bit funny that a game that starts with literally just dragging something as mundane as a log onto a fire has literally turned into a voltaic nightmare. Kind of weird, but yeah, it's fine, whatever. I can't complain, I'm getting rich. Let's get some additional fireworks so these just spawn off faster, more frequently. Here we go, and once again, I'm barely touching a thing. It's just all going up in flames. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Made it up to fire level 6. Lasted another 0.1 seconds. That feels pretty good. I'd really like to get up to this, though. Organic earning up to $297 per log. I know we're a ways from that, but to be honest, all these upgrades will do nowhere near as much as just doing 2 more rounds and grinding that out. So that seems like the obviously better choice to me. Which again comes back to the age-old problem with so many of these incremental kind of games. At the end of the day, it's all about the economy, stupid, and anything else is an absolute massive waste of time. Maybe you're into that because big number go up and that feels pretty good for your tiny little monkey brain. It sure works for me, but I'm just saying, that's all it is at the end of the day. Don't be fooled. Is this gonna be enough? It sure as heck is. All right, $297 per log. And of course, the lightning only makes that better. Oh my gosh, $2,700 per log if it's electrified. Yes! It's almost enough to make you wonder why you were even playing this game to begin with. Something about the sun? Oh, right, screw the sun. So now we make $385,000. That paid for itself in one shot. Screw it. So much faster respawn time. Yes, more electric spawners. Can never have enough. Oh my gosh, look how fast the logs are coming in now, by the way. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if our electricity can even keep up with this. That is, there's so much money! If life were this simple, man, if life were this freaking simple, oh, it would be a joy to behold, for absolute sure. Yeah, that's one heck of a flame. Are you impressed yet, son? No? Well, you will be. $600,000. Woo! Why not just get the chain earning bonus even higher? 27.3 times its innate value? Yes! Also, yeah, sure, we'll just have more stages for fireworks splitting and stuff like that. Also, more chains, so we hit more things consistently. And sure, more explosives. The explosives are worthless, all right? They've been doing basically nothing for me this entire time, but whatever, they're there to look pretty. Am I getting $8,000 for every electrified thing? And the fireworks are just spreading more and more. I can't even, I can't even see what's going on the screen anymore. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching a dang thing anymore, and it doesn't even matter. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're gonna surpass that sun in no time flat, man. We almost outlasted the rain there, dude. How long did we last? Okay, I say almost. We made it halfway, but we're up to fire level 10. $3.4 million. More. I need more. More money from fireworks. More frequent fireworks. We can get this up to what? $2,673? I need $64 million to pull it off? Sure, screw it. Why the heck not? Let's just go ahead and start these chain reactions and let them do their thing. Boom, baby! Kaboom! Ah! There's too much money! It's too much money! I can't handle it all anymore! Oh my god, I'm gonna get audited by the IRS! You have no idea! Jesus, look at this fire! It's so big! Okay, actually, I think everything's instantly just spawning straight into the fire. Wait, did we win? Hey, there's the rain. There's the rain. Oh, it still got me. Barely, but it did. Oh, we were 0.3 seconds off. Wow, we broke the charts. I'm up to fire level 18. Frick me, I'm not gonna have a chance to get to organic earnings. All right, what else we got here? Honestly, we might as well just commit in a couple of directions. Let's boost up the organic fire value, double it. That sun won't know what the frick just hit it. This should be fun to watch. Chain reaction, begin, and let's just sort of see what happens. Oh yes, I don't have to do a thing. Don't even have to lift a finger. We just clicked one button. Look at all the fireworks everywhere too, by the way. Okay, I don't even know if we can reach all of those. This flame is so big, okay, I think my computer might actually explode at this point. Oh my god! Oh my god! We've created the sun on Earth! Everyone's dead! What do you mean there's rain? The atmosphere exists? I'm pretty sure we blew up all the oxygen in the atmosphere a few minutes ago! We've survived the rain. You don't frickin' say! All right, son, what do you got to say about this one? Anything? Oh, wait, the sun actually might have something to say about this. Interesting. A worthy challenger? Mayhaps so. Good God, why is there literally just logs running from the sky? I've got absolutely no idea, but all right, what flame level did we get to this time around? Okay, this feels like a pretty good score. Did I get a good score? 31 feels pretty good. Somehow that was still only $6 million though. I feel like I deserve so much more. And that's the demo for Beat the Sun. We drew its attention. Now we must utterly destroy it. Could of course continue for the heck of it, and I don't mind that. Oh my gosh, sure, why not? Even more fire value? Sounds like fun. Good God, is this even fire anymore? It's just like a white hot mess. No, like legitimately, this bonfire might actually be the size of the planet. I'm just looking at the curvature down here and I'm thinking, we're about matching that, yeah. I don't even think the rain bothered coming this time. It's like, oh, frick this, there's no way. I also like, you can hear like the little tone sound as it like goes up, bump, 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 and then it starts getting to kind of like ludicrously high pitches. That's how you know you're a winner. Actually, one small problem I'm realizing is I think our fire grows so fast that it's actually destroying our spawners. Like my trees are gone. Those combusted. There we go. Now my bonfire actually is almost the size of the sun. Okay, well, I don't know how far away the sun is, but if you look at it just right, whatever, it's fine. So that's my fire is bigger than yours, everybody. Pretty fun little game, and you can scale up pretty quickly. My curiosity is, what else do they have to add to this game? What other ways can I challenge the sun? And what is the outcome overall? Do we literally just have a second star in this system? Am I gonna devolve into a black hole, collapsing upon myself and destroying all life and all energy in the immediate vicinity? Who knows? That could be fun. If you enjoyed this video, I would ask you hit that like button and leave a comment. It really does help with the channel's engagement on YouTube. Praise be the algorithm. And of course, subscribe for my future content. My name is Pravus, and I'll see you guys next time.